We've got all the students here. We're going to go inside, take our shoes off, and then go into the meditation area. So come with us. Where do Buddhists believe we come from?
It's a question that many, many people asked Buddhist Shakyamuni when he was here, and that he never actually answered. So here's what he said. He said, if you're in a burning building, the most important thing that you need to do is figure out how to get out. And once you're out, you can try to investigate and find out how the fire was started. So he said it's the same way with our situation. It's actually the process to get out of this uncontrolled cycle of birth and death is actually quite relatively easy, but we could spend lifetimes trying to figure out how it started, and once we're out, then that will be easy too. So we focus on the methods to remove ourselves from this cycle, and we don't try to spend a lot of time trying to understand how it started.
Okay, thank you. And then what is our purpose here on earth? You kind of answered that.
Yeah, because the main purpose, when you have a human life, which actually is quite rare. If you just look at, for example, the animal rebirths, there's obviously a lot more of them, and there are other rebirths as well. So for human rebirth, it's quite precious and quite rare. It's only precious and rare, though, and different from an animal rebirth if we use it to make progress on our spiritual path. So when we start to look for what the meaning of life is, the meaning of life is to figure out how to progress to a higher state of being so that we can benefit all living beings. By the same token, everybody that we right now think of as an enemy or somebody causing us problems has been our lover, our dearest friend, our closest family member in the past. And if we remembered all the kind and wonderful things they had done in the past, we wouldn't have the same aversion we do now.
And where do we go when we die? What do Buddhists believe?
Well, normally what happens when we die is without choice, created by our karma, or we can say created by what's in our mind. We take rebirth, or we create a new reality. So that reality can be another human rebirth if we've created the causes for that, the main cause being moral discipline. Or we can take a lower rebirth, such as an animal rebirth, if we've created the causes for that, primarily lack of moral discipline. If we've had incredible negative minds, we can create a hell rebirth. All of them are just appearances to that mind, but when you're in them, they feel real. So hence the term rebirth. It feels as though this is your life as long as you're in it. But it's actually one appearance to your mind after another based on your karma or what you've put in your mind. Well, I think that the only way, as I mentioned earlier today, the only way that we can ever have peace in the world is through individuals transforming their minds into minds of peace. And that starts one person at a time. So the main thing Buddhism teaches us is how to begin to transform our mind from self-centered minds focused on our own happiness, our own wishes, our own needs. It teaches us how to transform our mind into minds of love and compassion for all living beings, and how to keep and maintain calm and peaceful minds all the time. And once a person has that themselves, it radiates out to others, and they know how to teach others how to get those same minds. So that's the focus we have. Change your mind, and that's how you can change your world.